Bitcoin is going down hard and Bitcoin is going down fast. Today, guys, I am going to talk about whether the dumps are about to stop or if we are going to continue to go down even lower, guys. Today, I'm going to talk about that. I am going to talk about also the reason why we're seeing this drop right now. We do have some very key data coming out pointing a very specific picture, and there is an absolute bloodbath on altcoins today, guys. And is this a dip buying opportunity for altcoins? A lot of things to talk about today, guys, so make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end of this video. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it, guys. And what you can see is that the last video we talked was actually 2 days ago. And in that video, I said that we're actually having a little bit of a bearish pattern here because we have been making lower highs and lower lows in a very significant manner. So it was a very telling picture here of making lower lows and lower highs. Since then, we actually have had another big drop. We didn't manage to break through the orange line up here, as you know, at $68,500. And then from that point, we've continued to go down. And now we're having the last 8 hours, we're having quite a significant drop here, actually, right into my orange box. Now, I did tell you in my latest video that if we come down to this orange box, I will be adding more to my Bitcoin position. And yes, this is what I am doing right now. And we will see, guys, if this $63,500 level is going to actually be the level to hold up the Bitcoin price, or if we're gonna go down lower. So what do I believe? I believe that there is a specific entity right now specifically selling a lot of Bitcoin, okay? That is not a big brain analysis to make, but who are actually the people that are selling Bitcoin at this very moment? Well, let us go to the ETF inflows, and you can see that today we have the largest outflow day in the history of the Bitcoin ETFs here, okay? So you have Grayscale selling $642 million worth of Bitcoin. So huge dumps coming from Grayscale ETF here. Now, you do also have Fidelity. So Fidelity's ETF is having just a minor inflow of $5.9 million. So almost an outflow here from Fidelity as well. So yes, big institutions are selling Bitcoin right now when it comes to Fidelity and Grayscale BTC. Now, BlackRock actually had a massive day though. We had $451 million of inflows into the the BlackRock ETF. So BlackRock still continues to accumulate more, and yes, it is very likely that some of the outflows from Fidelity and from GBTC is also flowing into BlackRock due to lower fees, but still, the selling is coming primarily from GBTC and potentially also from Fidelity in this case. Now, let us look a little bit closer. Let's look at the on-chain data. So what you can see is a spike right here of on-chain activity from people that have been holding Bitcoin for the last 5 months, okay? So people that accumulated Bitcoin during the last 5 months are now taking profit. So people that are short-term in Bitcoin, that's absolutely fine. Now, why I am not too worried about this, yes, if you have a lot of Bitcoin, and I have a lot of Bitcoin, you see your portfolio go down hard. And even more, you see your altcoins go down. Guys, I have some altcoins that are down 50-60% today. That's absolutely insane. Let me repeat that. I have some altcoins that just in the 24 hours in my portfolio are down more than 50% in just one day. So trust me, I am also taking a lot of losses here. And it sucks to see that. But we need to keep attention to the longer picture here. So what is the longer term picture? Well, if we zoom out here, and this is something I've been talking about a lot before. So what you can see is on the weekly time frame, at our previous all-time high, this is our previous all-time high. Look, let me zoom out here on the weekly time frame. This is the all-time high in 2021, okay? We came up, and then from this point, we entered into the bear market. Now, since going up to the same level, we have tried to break through it on the weekly time frame. This is 1, 2 times, and then we have this weekly candle here struggling with breaking through it as well. Now let me zoom out and go back to, once again, you know about this already, but the all-time high at $20,000. So here is the all-time high in 2017 at $20,000. You have the wick, and then you enter into the bear market. Look at this. When we finally got back to this point, we had first a pullback of 18%. Then we went up, we tried, retested it again, and then another pullback of 12%. So does this look any similar to you? Let me show you this. So again, all-time high in 2017, bear market, go up, pullbacks of about 18% and 13%, and then we break through it. Here is the all-time high in 2021. And then when we go to the same level, pullback of, in this case, 13%, and from the top to the bottom here on both of these candles, 15%. So this is completely in line. Actually, so far, it's less than what you saw last cycle when we approached our previous all-time high. This is why I was telling you in my previous videos that the last time we did, in the last cycle, we went back up to our all-time high. We did have some pullback, so of course we need to be prepared for that. But for me, I just see this as a buying opportunity, and I do think there's a decent chance. I would say it's like a 70% chance that this level is going to hold up the Bitcoin price for the time being, and a 30% chance that we could drop down lower from this point. That's like the probabilities that I would say. 70, maybe 65% that we are going to actually find a decent bounce here and consolidate within this range. And a 30% chance that we could see some more pullbacks. So I like those odds, guys. I like those odds. And the lower we go, the lower we're able to buy Bitcoin, the more profits we're going to make eventually. That is how I am looking at it. Now for Ethereum, Ethereum has had a massive drop as well. Look at this. This downtrend is very, very clear, right? Look at this downtrend. Again, a pattern of making lower lows and lower highs. This is one of the most significant patterns for a downtrend and a continuation towards the downside. But again, if we see a big bounce for Bitcoin, we could potentially see it also for Ethereum and potentially break out from this point. So I'm keeping my eyes on that, but yeah, looking a little bit on the shorter time frames, looking a little bit bearish for Ethereum on the shorter time frames. Now for traditional markets, nothing really to talk about here. We have been going more or less sideways since my latest video. So we will see, guys, big events, like I said in my latest video. The next few days are going to have big events coming up, a big data coming up. This is going to affect the markets for sure, guys. So let's keep our eyes on that. Finally, for my trading strategies, you can see that my trading strategies have accumulated a massive position here. That is now trading out of range. So yeah, we need to monitor this very, very closely. But I am not worried about this one, guys. We've been here before. I've showed you this on this channel. I am convinced, for me, not financial advice, but I am happy with this position still because I do think we're going to see a big bounce. And when that happens, I do think that this is going to end up in massive profits as well. Is it going to happen this time? It happened every single time previously. I cannot, look into the future, obviously, but I do think that I like my odds as well of this one actually getting into nice profits eventually. Guys, that is what I got for you in today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.